Hi, this is Kim Pinkney, and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, so yesterday was kind of like a bust. I was trying to do some Shrinky Dink pins, and this time I think I'm going to try a little bit something different. Today is going to be like Aquarius, the water bearer, and I'm going to draw him as a kid. And here's the kind of idea that I have for this particular character. He's going to be a boy this time, or I could do a little girl. It doesn't matter. Right now, I'm going to make him a little bit bigger, kind of maybe chibi size or maybe kid size. I don't know. His head's going to be big. His body's going to have to be big. The thing about it, in order to do these little pins, to make them kind of move a bit, they have to be bigger. And my problem is that my pictures are too small. When Shrinky Dinks shrink down, they shrink down small, half the size or smaller than what you're seeing, and it's not always reliable. So I'm going to start out big. So his head will be. Let me move this out the way. I might end up having to put it back. Yeah, because I need paper. I need to be able to see it. Okay, so big head, and I need it big enough so that I can put a brad behind it. Now I'm going to insert the brad from the back up, that way I don't have to poke a hole in the head, but I will have to glue it down. Another problem is that my body was very small, so if this shrinks down, I need it to be big enough to handle brads or holes going through these different parts. So this will be the head. I'm going to give it a bit of a neck to rotate on, so I'm going to bring this down a bit. And I'm going to give it a pear-shaped body. And then for the pants, let's see, we're going to put a hole here. And then we'll need a hole for the shoulders, so I'm going to make this a little bigger. And I'm going to do the same thing for this one, for this arm here. This is going to be behind the body. So I'm like determined to make this work. You will work. I am so close, so close. Okay, so here's a hole here. This will be the jacket, and we'll do this sort of thing. This is the design that's going to go on it. Now, I'm definitely working on the rougher side of this particular shrink film, simply because it takes the pencil, and the other side is a glossy side. But if you want to draw on both sides, you would go ahead and want to sand this part down to make it able to take your pencil or whatever, and you can basically color on both sides, and you'll have a double-sided image, front and back. Now for this first one here, I just want to make sure that it works. So I want to try to get through it pretty fast and give him like his little teeth there. And give him some lips. I guess I could color it in. We'll color it in for a spell here, just to make it a little bit more interesting. Now this one here, Aquarius, I'm making him into the little kid that you would come across on your block, and he's gonna pelt you with water. So I think what I'll do is put on his hoodie, just a little naughty guy. Let's see. Okay, there we go. It's not going to hang so much off the back. Okay, so we got that. And then I want to do his pants. So we'll do that separately because I think I need a little bit more space. So for each leg, I'm going to need a hole for it to fit into. Now, I want to try to fit it in so that the grommets for the legs, or the little holes for the legs, let's see, what do I want them to do? I want them to kind of, when I put the brad in, that's these little pin bobs. Where'd it go? There he is. Like a little pin like this. I want this to be able to kind of work into the picture. So I think what I'll do is I'll make it so that, okay, so the hole will have to be here. It doesn't need a hole here because I was going to do the same thing, that it's coming from behind. Let's go ahead and put a hole here. We'll put it a little, we'll give it a little bit more space than, you don't want it really close to the edge. So I'll just go ahead and put it like here. And these are pivot points. This is where the legs will bend and stuff like that. So we'll have that. We'll put the hoodie design here so that it looks like it's going through the hoodie design. And we'll just extend this out a bit. And this will cover up where the legs are going to go. Let's see, and we'll do it this way. Okay. Now you got to keep in mind, all this is going to shrink. It's going to shrink down to, oh, tiny. So I'm going to make his shoes pretty big. Give him some like really bulky pants. But then again, you know, he's playing with water, so we could do like really long shorts. And then we'll throw his little legs in here. And we could put a pivot point here so you can move his feet. If I put a pivot point here, we'll be able to move this leg completely. So I'll just keep this all one piece right here. Let's see, I'm going to bring this down a bit because I want to be able to give myself plenty of space here. Okay, so here's one short, and we'll give that there. We'll need a hole in that. There's the other short. And then I'll outline it so we can see it better. Let me see. Okay. Okay, give me 1 second. I have to stop the stream.